name is Thomas Sciple. I teach bass at UM. I'm going to walk us through the audition materials for the Montana All-State String Audition. So the first is an F major scale, slurred 4 notes per bow. So we probably already know our major scale, but just in case, we're fingering at 1-4, open, 1-4, open, 2-4, open, 2-4, shifting to 1-4, and then shifting to 2-4 for the E and the F. So the next scale is our E melodic minor scale. Fingering I'm going to use for this one is open 1-2, open 1-4, 1 on the D sharp, shifting to 1 on the E, F sharp 4, then open 1, 4, shifting to 1 on the C sharp, 2 on the D sharp, finishing on E. Coming down, we're starting with E on our pinky, D natural with our first finger, shifting to 4 on the C natural, 2 on the B, 1 on the A, open G, then F sharp, 4, 1, open, and then just 2, 1, open, 2, 1, open. So playing the scale. So let's look at, that was the excerpt from Mozart's 39th Symphony, the first movement. We have that nice melody in the bass that we get to play. I like to finger it in this position of the bass as opposed to using the open string. Sometimes those open strings can sound a little harsh, and I prefer the sound of it in this register. It also lets me be in position to play that high G also. The next part is if you are adept at the spiccato stroke, this is a great place to use our spiccato off the string stroke. Fingering wise, I'm going 4, 2, 4, 4, 1, shifting on 1, back up to 2 on the octave. But that position right there for all those notes. And then one thing I do when we climb, the G, the A flat, the B up to the C before the D flat, I like to play on the D string here. And that, I like the way also I I feel like the bow bounces a little better for me on the D string, and then I can grab that D flat. Be sure to pay note to the tenuto marking, which means just give that note its full value before going on. And be careful of those upbeats on 1. It's easy to get off on those. So I hope that helps with this excerpt. Hi, that was the excerpt from the Beethoven 7th Symphony, Movement 1. You know, aside from the tempo, one of the things that makes this excerpt difficult is just the bow stroke. So one thing we can do to sort of get ready is just practice that bow stroke on a scale. And then try to maybe get it up to the tempo that you're going to play the excerpt with, and just practice that bow stroke. Another thing about this excerpt, it's in A major, so just kind of one thing that gets utilized here is this sort of A major triad. So this is, the reason we practice all our another good sort of preparatory exercise or that you can do in getting ready to play this excerpt is be familiar with A major. Know your A major scale, know your A major triad or major 7 arpeggio. So I'll kind of, aside from this first note of the piece, you can play all of these up until that first triad. You can play all those notes right down here in first position. So the next, we have this run then. And then right here we have to go up to that F sharp. And you come down a D triad. So going up an A triad. And then it goes up the A triad again. And then here we have something different. And this was kind of difficult for me to come to a fingering, but this is kind of what I use is for that A and then the G natural. And right here I shift up to a C sharp on the D string, and then I have the E right there for, so that's the fingering I use. And then here I go, and then I shift to 1 on the, and then so I'm usually playing that D there on top. I'm playing with my first finger so I can grab the B, and then once my first finger's on G sharp, the C sharp is right there, and then going up, so in bar 295 I'm playing all that, and then we have that A to the C sharp, and then the E, and I'm staying right in that position, grabbing the A sharp with my fourth finger. My first finger is still in line to play the C sharp. Then I actually try to play that E with my first finger, so then I'm set up to play the B and the D. So, and then the B, E, G sharp right there too, and then I shift down to 4. So hopefully that's some helpful ideas about fingering and how to navigate and maybe prepare for this excerpt.